What Greg had to say.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Tillamook, Philomath. Greg, you come into tonight's game coming off a tough game out in Central. They're a really good basketball team, and they pretty much handed it to you for a day.
They did. You know, they're the best passing team I've seen in a long time. They run that dribble drive to the perfection, and you know, we got rattled, and we come out, and we were chasing them, and you know, gave up some easy baskets, and then offensively, we had way too many turnovers. You know, that coupled together was not a good formula for us.
Well, as you look back at that game, speed was certainly an issue, and all of a sudden you lost Grant Roach again. What do you know about him?
He's probable. You know, he's not going to play tonight. He's going to have an MRI done on Friday. We'll see what the status is after that. I'm hoping it's a bone bruise. If there's structural damage, then hopefully we'll find that out as well. You know, not knowing is kind of worse than knowing. But anyways, you know, we'll see. We just got to fill in his spot and try to you know, move guys around to where we can approach the defense with shooters in the right spot and guys that can attack the rim in the right spot.
As you look at your team, losing speed like that has forced you to put Jordy out at the point guard through much of this. How does that change his game?
Well, it's like pitching and catching to yourself. You know, I mean, you're having to do two different things. It takes out his legs later in the game, probably because of all the pressure. Tonight we're going to see traps out of different formations and try to overwhelm us with pressure. We just got to make sure that we're creating passing lanes and we're stepping to the ball and that we're making ball fakes and protecting it. I mean, easier said than done, but I mean, that's kind of where our turnovers are coming from. We don't have very good passing angles at times, and so you know, we'll have to move Jordy around just to make that happen. But you know, the other guys, they've been working at it, and you know, we've had such strong guard play for quite a few years, and now it's guys handling the ball that haven't really had that pressure yet. You know, not a lot of experience there with Grant out, so you know, we'll work our chess match and see what we come up with.
Also, as you look at this, you look at the three teams you've lost to. They're combined 15-2, I think, on the season. You knew there were three good teams. How does Philomath fit into this? They're a good team as well. 4-1 on the year.
Yeah, you know, they're the same as the other teams. They were all juniors last year, and they're talented this year. They got a great group coming back with a lot of experience, and so you know, that's hard to counter. But you know, we're going to give it our all and compete to the end, and you know, hopefully be able to get our guys in the right spots to be able to get a win.
What's the key to the game going to be tonight? Is it whether you can score, whether you can stop them from scoring, or what's going to be the difference?
You know, I think the formula from the last four games has been, you know, we got to take care of the ball. You know, I don't care how many you know, passes we make. We just got to make sure that we're coming to it, and you know, we're not trying to dribble through pressure. You know, and so all those.
So the starting lineup for Tillamook at the point guard is going to be the 6'4" senior All-Stater Jordan Schreiber on his way to Western Oregon State University. Signed a letter of intent there already. At the off guards is going to be Trevor Cooley, a 6'1" senior on one side, and Seth Motzinger, a 6'3" senior on the other side. And then the forwards will be Jacob Herleman, a 6'1" junior, and Trent Harp, a 6'6" senior. Cheesemakers and the Warriors. It's been warm-up time brought to you by the Tillamook Bay Community College. We'll be back with the start of tonight's game in just 1 minute over KTIL. game back and forth. Cheesemakers finally pulled it out. They remain undefeated. We're underway as Philomath wins the opening tip. They'll move left to right across your radio dial in those black jerseys and pants. Have a little bit of gold on the numbers and the sides. Tillamook in their home white uniforms. Cheesemakers in the 2-3 zone. Right wing with the ball. McGanna out on top to the long sophomore, DeSaulnier. There you go, high post, kicks it off to the right. Long three on the way is good by Derek Nash, a 6-foot junior. Gets the first shot of the ball game, makes it look easy from the outside. DeSaulnier running the point that time. Cheesemaker Schreiber goes fade from 18. Baseline is no good. Rebound. Trent gets it inside, lays it back up and in. Cheesemakers get back to within one. Each team one possession, each team a bucket. DeSaulnier with the ball, brings it across, goes sideline left. Nash with the ball, looking, now going to work around the perimeter, left to right. Nash hangs on the right wing. Back to left, McGanna, cross-court pass, tipped away by Cooley. Chase it down.
Oh, so close.
Saved it in, but he stepped out of bounds. We were looking at some dunk time
some
there.
Early fireworks. We were hoping.
We were certainly looking for Jordan Schreiber at a breakaway. Nobody around there, but Cooley stepped out of bounds on the far side after doing a nice job knocking it away. On top of the ball, DeSaulnier inside. Free throw line jumper. Flat as could be. No good. Rebound over the back call. Good call there on John Hansen, who pressured Hurleman down low. Tried to go over his back. Hurleman has a big height advantage. Hansen has a big height advantage. But Hurleman, nice job screening off the boards. Schreiber going to bring the ball down. Philomath tries to run and jump. Double team on top. Cooley around a high screen. Right side down the lane. Loops up. A jumper. It's no good. Rebound comes out to DeSaulnier. He'll bring the ball left to right across the big THS in the middle of the floor here at Tillamook High School.
Schreiber had a pretty open shot in there. Just
baseline pass rejected by Hurleman. And then it went out of bounds. Boy, he got up high.
That's about the third time this year we've seen Jacob just basically stuff a kid on a shot like that.
Yeah, real nice timing there as Hansen had that rejected, slammed to the floor and out of bounds. DeSaulnier working against Schreiber. You can tell the kid as a sophomore is a good athlete. Schreiber come out trying to pressure him. Schreiber at 6'4", DeSaulnier at 6'3". Right wing, Nash reverses it right to left. Trying to work it down low. Hansen's the guy they want to go to. They run double low post for the 6'5" people. Now they go right to Nash. Three-pointer, it hit the wire. It'll be Cheesemaker's ball. So the Cheesemakers will get the ball. See, they have their extra safety straps on those backboards now.
Oh, yeah.
Never understood why we needed those, but safety people wanted them. Schreiber down the lane, got tripped up. He stumbles and loses control. First turnover for the Cheesemakers.
Boy, he had an open lane there, just lost his footing, kind of.
McGanna reverses left side to Nash this time, a three. It didn't even get iron, so it bounces down to Hansen. He missed it, laid it up short, and the Cheesemakers' Harp comes down with the ball. Off to Schreiber. Cheesemakers move right side. Going to run against a man-to-man defense now.
Whoa.
High screen. Going to be a foul on Trent Harp that didn't quite get there on time. Part of that problem was Cooley, who made the move quickly, and now we look at 30, who's chest bumping everybody out there on Tillamook. And Tillamook going, wait a minute. Are you trying to intimidate us? You don't do that in our house.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. That was actually Trevor kind of jumping the gun on the screen.
And Trent doesn't hide out there. He's 6'5", 240.
He's hard to miss, especially 30 feet from the basket.
Pass inside, double clutch, hands back out, tipped away, loose, picked off Cooley. Cooley with a break the other way to Schreiber, stops, lays it up and in. Oh, great catch and shot with no time left. He's running hard out of bounds. Cheesemakers have their first lead of the ball game.
Great athletic move there on just controlling the ball.
Ball loose on top. Cooley down again. Jump ball, the alternating possession, go to the Cheesemakers. Cooley gets another steal. He's had 3 already tonight, and the Cheesemakers get the ball back on the alternating possession.
So far, the Tillamook zone has given Philomath a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, they are having to hang outside. Philomath matched up man-to-man. Schreiber now lets Cooley bring the ball down. Down the lane, Hurleman, top shot on the run, no good, tipped out of bounds. going to be Tillamook ball.
Break.
Yep. And the other official might change it. They're talking. They're talking some more. No, they're going to turn around and give it to Philomath.
Which is probably the right call.
Yeah, I think it was the right call.
Yeah, because I think Jacob going for the rebound kind of poked it through.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to pass, but he kind of got in the air. Jacob Hurleman wanted to pass off, but when he got in the air, there really wasn't anybody to pass to, so he kind of put up an awkward one.
Sideline left, Nash with the ball. Cooley extends on him, knowing that he'll shoot the ball from way outside. Goes pass inside. Oh, that's travel, no call. Hancock tries to break. Nobody there. Good defense by Hurleman. And Harp. Magana inside to DeSaulnay. There's Nash for three again. This time it's no good. Rebound, saved back out. He'll take another one. And good. So Nash missed the first one, but he's got all 6 points. And the Cheesemakers better put a mark on number 4 for Philomath. He's a guy that wants to let it fly. 6-4 Warriors. Sideline right. Hurleman almost tipped away. Saves it. Goes into Harp. Harp give and go down the lane. Motsinger lays it up. Oh, he missed it. Point blank range. Outlet going to run the other way. 3-on-2. Now 3-on-3. Right wing Nash. Ice for 3. Won't take it. Magana right to left around the top of the key. Motsinger was so wide open. Yeah, I think it surprised him.
Yeah, and he needed to go to left hand. He went right hand.
DeSaulnay. Long three, no good. Rebound Hurleman. Cheesemakers move out with the ball the other way. 3:08 left to play in the first period. Only 4 points scored by the Cheesemakers. Hurleman going to shoot the three. It's no good. Hurleman's shot a few threes this year. Hasn't hit one yet. Doesn't look like that's where he normally would like to be.
Didn't look real comfortable, but he is kind of already tonight playing a little more aggressively.
Yeah. 6-4 Philomath with 3 minutes left in the first period. Little time on the floor as Motsinger gets his shoes tied back up.
That's quite a process.
Yeah, well, they're long enough to wrap around and be a neck brace as well.
Suspenders and a neck brace.
That's right. On top of the ball. I don't know why they make shoelaces like that, but they do now. On top, DeSaulnay. Pass inside to Hansen, right side. Three again is good again by Nash. Got to call timeout and get a hand on him.
You think we would figure that one out?
9-4, Philomath with the lead. Nash has all 9 for the Warriors. 2:42 left to play in the first period. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Shooting percentage, if you jump over there real quick, I know I can figure in my head Philomath's 2-point shooting percentage. They haven't made one.
Yeah, Tillamook 2 for 7, and we've had a couple of good looks. Philomath is 3 for 6 from 3-point range, 0 for 4 from 2-point range, 3 for 10 overall.
Back to the girls game. Tillamook girls won 53-43, but it was just back and forth, a 2 3-point game the entire game till the last couple minutes, and then the Cheesemakers made free throws down the stretch. Tillamook girls remain undefeated, and Philomath's a pretty good team.
Yeah, Cheyenne Hahn and Sarah Strang were the two girls that really kept things together and made shots down the stretch.
So the Cheesemakers, after the timeout, Greg was working on one thing there, and that's keeping track of where number 4 is.
That's right.
A lot of their offense right now is just looking to pass the ball inside and then kick it out so he can shoot the three. Pass inside, tipped away, out of bounds. It'll be Cheesemakers' ball. Schreiber trying to get a cut. Matched up on Schreiber is Jacob Erickson. Now they'll go into a zone. Oh, Schreiber is wide open. They didn't get it to him. Now they tip it across midcourt. No control was there. Cheesemakers maintain the ball. Left side, Schreiber for 3. It's long, no good. Tipped out. Goes to Philomath. Magana. Cheesemakers really have not found a flow offensively at all tonight. Magana. On top, Schreiber working against him. Goes into the corner to Nash. Nash back to Magana. Hurleman. Nicer job getting to Nash that time. Hurleman out on top. There's Nash open. He'll shoot the 3. It's no good this time. Rebound tipped out. Nice control by Erickson. On top. Nash, oh, he traveled, no call, lays it up and in. He took 2 steps down the lane, faked right, took 1 more step, and laid it in. It's 11-4. Cheesemakers on a 7-0 deficit on the run right now. Schreiber tripped up by Nash, and that'll be the first personal on Nash. Only the second team foul, and Hurleman will sit down as Matt Strang comes in. Cheesemakers need to find something offensively.
Yeah, right now they're just trying to get the ball to Jordy, but boy, he's just having to work to get some open shots there. Oh.
Ball on top, tipped away, poked out of bounds.
Should be ours.
Officials are looking, and they finally give it to Tillamook.
That's right. So
the Cheesemakers moving right to left across your radio dial.
Right now, I'd say Philomath a little more aggressive than we are.
Yeah, and Tillamook really not taking the ball to Philomath at all offensively, which, again, is the thing that they're missing with Rocha. Schreiber out on top to Trent, has it go right through his hands to the far side, saves it back in, but it goes to Erickson. Tillamook turns it over. Wow. Brutal first quarter.
Yep.
1:10 left in the quarter. Tillamook has 4 points. Inside Hansen, kicks it out Erickson. Erickson goes baseline. There's Nash. No, out of the corner, Magana. Air ball. Rebound comes down to Cooley. Cooley with 54 seconds left in the quarter. Spins, goes down the lane, steps through. Nice job getting it to the hole, but missed it. Rebound comes down to Magana. Wow.
We've had some good close shots. Can't get them to fall. There's the travel.
Nash, left side, now going to drive again. Step through, double team. Kicks it back out to Saulnay. Inside to Erickson. Triple team. Kicks it back out. DeSaulnay working against Schreiber. Crossover dribble down the lane. Drives to the hole. He missed it. Rebound comes down to Strang. Matty outlet to Cooley. Cooley going to take it all the way down the hole again. Gets it rejected. Apparently with the body, because up top was perfectly clean.
Yeah.
But the foul will send Cooley to the line to shoot 2.
And that's, I got 2 on Hansen. If that is, it is.
And that will be the second on Hansen.
Boy, if we could get the ball down inside.
Yeah, force the action to him.
Yeah.
But Tillamook hasn't been even close. They've had 1 inside shot, and that was off a missed shot, and followed by Trent. Trent going to come out, Harp, and Travis Harp will check in. The Twins exchange places. Couple substitutions for Philomath as well. One I don't see on the roster.
That's trouble for me.
Actually, neither of them do I. So 33. Markley, free throw no good by Cooley. Gets 1 out of 2. 11-5 with 8 seconds left. Pump fake left wing. Markley inside Erickson. Baseline throws it away with 3.8 seconds left. Be nice if Tillamook could get a score here before the period. Motsinger in backcourt to Cooley. Cooley traveled before he could get it down the floor.
Wow.
Come near side to Schreiber. He wasn't there, and he stuttered his feet. And it will be Philomath with 1.5 seconds left.
Boy, now you just don't want to give something up.
Nash will bring it in. Oh, wide open near side. 3-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Tillamook was lucky. Motsinger fell asleep and was looking at from Derek Nash, their guard.
Wow.
That's pretty good first quarter by him. Not a great first quarter shooting. He's open again on the left wing. Going to shoot the 3 again, and he hits. Cheesemaker's probably on a match up with him. I think I said that before. 14-5, 9-point lead, largest of the game by Philomath. Right wing, Strang from 15. It's no good. Got to follow your shot. Did it a little too late and commits a foul. As Markley got the rebound, and Strang came in after him. First personal on Strang. And Strang will come out. Hurleman will check back in. There's one guy on this floor you can't leave alone.
Yep, and he seems to be open all the time.
Has all 14 points. He's a 6-foot junior guard. Oh, Schreiber just took a knee.
Got a Charlie horse.
Yep, on the inside of the knee, hobbling around a little bit. Baseline pass, Erickson took it down low. He missed it. Hurleman had the rebound, but Erickson just ripped it away from him. Down the lane he goes. Hands left, out on top. There's Nash again. Hits again. How is that possible? 17-5. And you can tell he's starting to feel it. You just can't leave him. On top of the ball, Hurleman. Pass inside to Trent. No, to Travis. Lost it. Turned it over. Oh, this is ugly.
Boy.
17-5. Philomath, far side. Hurleman going to come out and double team. Cross-court pass. Wade's going to drive to the baseline. Markley. Stop, bounce pass out on top again. You don't have to reach there. He's clear out by midcourt. Long cross-court pass to Saulnay, baseline, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Erickson over the back, got the rebound again, but Travis ripped it away. Down the floor left, Hurleman. Hurleman dishes backside to Schreiber, who got hacked on the arm, no call, but he gets it to go, finally. Cheesemakers had been outscored 14-1.
Wow. We're lucky to be down by only 10.
Yeah. Nash, baseline right, to Saulnay. Pass inside, pump fake, step through, waits, hands to Erickson. Erickson's been in the key forever, and they finally call it. Erickson doesn't look real skilled offensively, but he's athletic.
They're taking Nash out.
So Nash sits down. Josh Gilmore comes in, a 6'1 junior. Cheesemakers down by 10. Just underway, second period. Cooley reverses the ball right wing to Hurleman. Hurleman waiting, goes inside to Travis. There, Trent tips it away, throws it away. Cheesemakers turn it over again. Right side, going to set the three. Markley, good. 20-7. Cheesemakers want timeout. 5.5 left to play. First half. Cheesemakers down. We'll be back in 1 minute. This year. Down 20-7, and really look somewhat lost so far in the first half.
Here comes the trap.
Cooley breaks the trap to Motzinger on top of the key. Left side to Schreiber. Schreiber baseline to Hurleman. Hurleman back to Schreiber. He'll shoot the three. Outside, in and out, no good. Rebound. Tipped out, controlled by Central. Gilmore. Gilmore to Saulnay, left wing, out on top. Gilmore. Looks pretty athletic. Hands off to Markley. Reverses. Cheesemakers have matched up man-to-man. We talked about that at the break. Oh, he traveled.
A little hop.
Outside Gilmore. No, Markley. Markley going to try to make the drive. Swings far side. Philomath not that physically talented. Oh, hammered by Hurleman. Didn't get the call. Cheesemakers got the ball back. Lucky there. Cooley going to go down the lane, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Cheesemakers' ball. He got himself in way deep. And really the Cheesemakers, they haven't found anything offensively.
No rhythm at all.
Schreiber stayed outside. Cooley's tried to drive a couple of times, and Philomath's done a nice job of cutting him off. And so they just have not found anything offensively. Hurleman gets a three-pointer out of the right corner, rejected into the stands. It'll be Cheesemakers' ball again. And the Cheesemakers look passive right now.
Yeah, slow and passive.
Yep. Yeah, just not on the edge of their game at all. Schreiber, sideline right with the ball, crossover, gets help there, goes right to Strang in the game. Baseline to Hurleman. Hurleman going to drive, double team, triple team. Kicks it outside, tipped away, batted down, picked up by Strang. Strang, baseline pass, saved and stolen by Philomath. Cheesemakers turn it over again. We'll check the turnovers the next opportunity we get. To Saulnay on the left wing. He'll get it all the way down the lane. It's checked there, rebound, tipped, and then a trip, and Trent is going to pick up the foul. Only the fourth team foul against Tillamook, 3 against Philomath. They haven't called many. That's a second personal on Trent. Philomath to bring it in. Goes clear out on top. Holding the ball is Markley. Markley down the lane.
Whoa.
Tough shot, and he got it to go.
Wow.
Leaning to his left, threw it up with a right, off the glass and down.
Yeah, and Schreiber went up high.
22-7. 15-point deficit for the Cheesemakers. Harp. And I thought he was calling that on Trent, clear from the baseline, but it must have been Philomath away from the ball. It was. Royce Markley.
A hold on the cutter. We're going to go double big here. Maybe we can do something inside. Got to try something.
Yeah, got to be something because Tillamook has 7 points in, 13 and a half minutes. And the Cheesemakers shoot from the right side, Hurlman. It sticks between the iron and the glass.
Yeah,
that's kind of how the game's gone.
Going to be our ball on the jump.
Alternating possession goes to Tillamook. So Cooley will bring it in. Out of the corner, Schreiber going to try to drive. Cut off there. Goes cross court, Cooley. Hasn't been able to get a shot up from the outside. Kicks it back to Schreiber. Schreiber steps through. Nice job inside, but he missed it. Having to work so hard for a shot. Trent got the rebound, laid it up, but he's fouled. Schreiber is just having to work so hard that by the time he finally gets to the rim, he struggled to get it down from there as well. And the one thing we saw out of Schreiber in Central was he made tough shots all night long.
Yeah, and that one he maybe could have pulled up, but he went up, at 15 feet, and instead he went ahead and drove, and yeah, it was kind of like his legs kind of didn't support him as he drove.
First free throw is good. The second one is no good. Then tried to fight it loose, but out of the pile comes Derek Nash with the ball. Schreiber going to match up on Nash. See if this changes Nash at all. 22-8. Cheesemakers trail. Gilmore waiting, goes cross court and threw it away. So the Cheesemakers finally get a turnover from Philomath. They've done a really nice job of handling the basketball. And the Cheesemakers have not. Cooley goes right side to Hurlman. He'll bring it down. They try to go high post this time with Schreiber kicking out top of the key. Left side to Cooley, going to try to post again. Reverse it left to right around the top of the key. Baseline Hurlman. Running jumper on the way. No good. Trent backside rebound. It's no good. Rebound comes out to Erickson. Erickson controls, runs it down sideline right with the ball. Out on top, Gilmore reverses. Right there's Nash with Schreiber on him. Left wing pump fake. Hurlman goes down and he just rolled his ankle. And offensive foul.
Wow.
So Hurlman going to try to get up and walk it off. And I don't think he's going to do that as Matt Strang gets ready to come in. So the offensive foul is going to be called on Royce Markley. That'll be his second personal foul. As Hurlman took an up fake and he kind of stuttered down and rolled that ankle right over. He comes off on his own accord. Cooley going to bring it across the timeline. Markley on him, back to Schreiber. They try to clear the floor. Gets a screen right, now going to go left. Into the corner, Cooley finally gets a three to look. It goes. It bounced back rim, high off the glass, and finally went down. Cheesemakers within 12.
Well, it'd be nice if we got down to single digits by halftime. That'd be a good goal.
Make that 11. Thought it went from 7 to 10. It's actually 8 to 11, so it's 22 to 11 on the reach out there. Trent, dumb foul. As Trent, for some reason, went out and thought he was going to pressure. And I believe, or was that Travis?
I think it was Trent. Yeah,
that's Trent, and that's 3.
Whoa.
And so Mottsinger's going to have to come in for him. Trent needs to know that guy's not going to hurt you 20 feet away from the basket.
Yeah. One of those where he just kept getting closer and closer.
Yep. And then he finally wanted to body up and steal the ball. Erickson jump hook inside, left that way short. Strang with a rebound. Strang hands back to Schreiber. Schreiber going to try to work against Erickson. Goes between his legs, looking for a cutter. Right side to Cooley. Cooley. One guy that could bring the Cheesemakers back in with his shooting. Left side Strang, wide open from 15 is good. They left the sophomore open on the backside, and it's 22-13. Cheesemakers, all of a sudden, have scored 6 unanswered.
Nice, and it's man-to-man's helping.
On top, going to drive down the lane. Markley, whistle foul going to be Mottsinger. Got him a pretty good hack about halfway above the wrist on its way to the elbow. And to the line will go Rice Markley, a 6'1" senior guard. Philomath pretty athletic, but they're not in the same class we saw in Newport and Central.
No, not at all.
They're in that same league, which is unfortunate for them. 23-13, first free throw's good. Stops a 6-0 run by the Cheesemakers. 1:11 left to play in the first half. 23-13, Markley trying to make an 11-point game, and he does. So the Cheesemakers, with 1:10 left to play in the first half. Schreiber with the ball out on top. Going to drive left, spins, goes down the lane, scoops with a finger roll, the bucket, and scores. What a tough move that was for Jordan Schreiber. As the Cheesemakers back to within 9.
Well, he's got a quick spin move as anybody.
He does. Markley against a man-to-man, gets a high screen. DeSaulnay. Motsinger loses man, now goes back and finds him. Handed off Nash. Nash, crossover dribble, step back, pump fake. Schreiber, poke, check, away. Kind of a chancy move there when not a lot to gain from it in that position. Later on you might want it. Out on top you might have gotten that steal. Erickson just passed to himself. Hands off to DeSaulnay.
Well, I guess it was okay because he hadn't dribbled. So
that's right.
It just looked kind of funny.
With the ball out on top, waiting and holding. Goes left side, DeSaulnay. Cheesemaker fans screaming about Erickson being in the key, didn't get the call. Down the lane, tough shot, scores by Markley. Just spreading the floor and playing one-on-one. 5 seconds left in the half. Schreiber stops, pops from 3, good. Oh no, they'll say his toe was on the line, it's a 2. But either way, it goes down, and it's 26-17 at the half. The Cheesemakers, yeah, it was a 2, not a 3, and he called it right away. No hesitation.
Programs there, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's pretty hefty tournament.
Yeah, very, very good tournament. Should be a lot of fun to be at Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Philomath will open up the second half as Tillamook comes out as you would expect in that man-to-man. DeSaulnay out on top. Cheesemakers try to run and jump. They go baseline inside Hansen. Reverses. Oh, he got mugged down there by Trent. No call. Lead pass. Cheesemakers throw it away. So the Cheesemakers, Motsinger tried to catch Cooley on the break down the lane. It just off his fingertips. Tillamook turns it over for the 7th time. Just underway. Third period. On top of the ball, waiting. DeSaulnay against Hurleman. Out on top, baseline pass. Hansen forced it up and in. Nice post, and Hansen, first bucket besides Markley and Nash. So they try to work inside, going right at Trent Harp, who has 3 personal fouls. Schreiber, he'll take it all the way down the lane, lay it up and in. So Schreiber returns the favor with an easy bucket. 28-19. Cheesemakers trail by 9, trying to eat away at this big lead that Philomath had built. Nash going down the lane, whistle, foul. On the shot, it's going to be Cooley. So Nash trying to force inside. I'm not sure that you need to give Schreiber too much help too often there. As Nash, that's not the game that he wants to play. He'd rather dive in and then kick out to the 3, find an opening and let it fly. He took Jordan inside, played pretty good defense, got some help from the backside, and Cooley picks up his first personal foul. Free throw good by Nash. He has 18 in the game. Game's leading scorer. And he'll get the second of the 2-shot foul. Dribbles and waits, flips the ball backwards, very deliberate from the line. And Philomath is up by 11 again.
Good little shooter, isn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah, very smooth, and he's only a junior. Schreiber on top, tries to make a move, gets double teamed, hands off to Cooley, little weave out on top, Hurleman to Schreiber. Schreiber crosses between his legs, 15-footer hits from the free throw line, Jordan Schreiber. So Schreiber comes out with back-to-back buckets, one on the drive, one on the jumper, and it's a 9-point game.
Need to stop here. Oh, come on
Hansen.
now. Be smart.
is going to get fouled. No, traveled out on top. Trent grabs his chest and goes, whoa. Thought that was me. So did I.
Yes.
Turnover, Philomath. Cheesemakers with the ball, down by 9. Schreiber looks left to Cooley in the corner. Crossover, gets bodied down the lane, takes the hole, lays it up and in. Nice drive finally. And the Cheesemakers. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have touched the ball.
He's been
a technical foul on number 30, Black. He's the one that was body chest bumping people out there earlier, and so Hansen's going to pick up the foul, which is also a personal.
That's his third.
And that'll send Cooley to the line, and the Cheesemakers get the ball back as well. So Hansen, trying to be the enforcer, got caught somewhere. Cooley, free throw. Oh, doesn't get it to go.
Well, it'd be nice to get free throw in a bucket here.
Yeah. Happened against Newport with a technical. Tillamook came out, had an opportunity at 4 points on that and got nothing. As Cooley gets 1 now out of the 2, and they'll have the ball out on the far side. So it's a 6-point game, as close as it's been since it was 11-5 at the end of the first period. So Hansen's going to sit down. I appreciate their head coach, Blake Ecker, took him out and had some stern words with him. I mean, very stern words, and still having words with him. Did not appreciate that. That's what we did not see from Newport. Cooley, right side, going to go. Dishes inside, has it tipped and turned over.
Good idea.
Really good idea. Just got tipped going down the lane, and Philomath gets the turnover. Baseline, Markley back in. Double team, dishes it low. Schreiber goes to the floor, dishes, hands back, Cheesemakers breakaway. Herleman, layup, 2. Give that assist to Schreiber. And Philomath wants timeout. It's a 4-point game, and the Cheesemakers finally have something to yell about. 30-26, Newport, 5:46 left to play. He'll bring the ball in. Nash in backcourt to DeSaulnay. DeSaulnay comes near side, waiting and holding. Back into the game is Gilmore. Gilmore gets a high screen down the lane. Oh, Trent.
Oh, man.
Again, extends way too far up on top. He should never have a foot outside of the key. As he got tangled up there, and now is going to pick up his 4th personal foul. And he'll have to sit down with 5.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd. Nobody's more frustrated about that than he is, because he likes to play. Second team foul against the Cheesemakers. Out on top, Gilmore down the lane. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, Travis. Travis outlet near side to Motsinger, who hands to Schreiber. Schreiber, gets hacked by Gilmore. Cheesemaker fans going to let him know about it. Schreiber, elbow right jumper on the way, left it short. Fights for, and gets it back. It's tipped out of bounds, far side.
Good hustle again by Jordy.
Gilmore's a little rustic. Basketball-wise, he looks like he should be about 170-pounder on the wrestling mat. Gilmore comes out and pressures Herleman, and now turns it over. Jump ball.
Man, we got to be more aggressive there.
Alternating possession. We'll stay with Tillamook. So the Cheesemaker fans going to try to help the officials out here. Do not go to the corner to get that ball.
Yep.
With the ball, waiting, finally goes into Herleman, who pushes it through this time, right side to Motsinger from the elbow, 15-footer, no good. Travis with a rebound, stops, puts it up, good. Nice follow by Travis Hart. Travis gets Tillamook to within 2, 30-28, 5 minutes left to play in the 3rd. Nash, sideline left, Gilmore. Gilmore working against Cooley in the man-to-man. They try to post up inside.
Hitting that on his hip.
Yep, he carried it. Hands off to Nash. Nash working against Schreiber still. Schreiber's done a great job on him. Pass to Erickson, baseline. Check by Motsinger. Motsinger down with a rebound. Nice job there. Outlet to Schreiber. Schreiber, sideline right. As Gilmore continues to reach. Pass inside to Motsinger. Back out on top to Cooley. They'll set it up. Trying to trap. And the Cheesemakers throw it away. Schreiber tried to go to Cooley on top. Cooley faked out, was going back door. Apparently the telegraphic thoughts between the two didn't match up, and the Cheesemakers zigged when they should have zagged, and the ball is turned over. Gilmore on the right side, working against Cooley, trying to post up. Hurleman tipped it away, loose on the floor. Motsinger with the steal again. Motsinger rips it out of there, hands back. Now Philomath starting to turn the ball over. The inside had the ball. Motsinger got it down low, laid it up. He missed it. Travis backside laid it up. He's hacked, no call. Rebound saved back in. Fought out of bounds. Going to be Cheesemaker ball.
Wow.
That was just chaos, like a ping pong match.
There was a lot of action going on.
Cheesemakers to get it out in front of the bench on the far side. Cooley trying to run the ball in, goes out to Hurleman in the corner to Cooley. Pump fake, now going to drive all the way to Holt, missed it. Rebound, Travis lays it up and in. Nice follow, second one in a row by Travis Hart, and we, believe it or not, are tied.
Unbelievable, what a great run.
After being down 22-7. Nash going to go down the lane. Tough shot on the way. It's no good. Travis with a rebound again, having his best game of the year so far. Cooley left side, goes baseline. Motsinger inside to Hurleman. Step through, he missed the shot. Had it partially deflected by DeSaulnay. If he'd have dished it back door, Travis was sitting on the doorstep. Nash on top, look for the three. Now he's going to shoot the three. It's no good. Schreiber with a rebound. Long break, 1-on-3, going the other way. Free throw line jumper. Schreiber left it short. Rebound fought for, finally comes out to DeSaulnay. Philomath controls in a 30-30 game. We'll see if the Cheesemakers can get over the hump. They've climbed the hill. Nash left side on top to Erickson. Right wing DeSaulnay. Waiting, post up inside. Out on top to Gilmore. Gilmore wait. Philomath looks a little tired right now.
Yep.
Hands off on top. Harden. Harden reverses right side. Gilmore. There's Erickson with the ball down low. Double team. Throws up a tough shot. No good. Rebound. Travis saves it. Tillamook with the ball. Lead pass down the floor to Cooley. Cooley on the break. Reverses. Lays it up. And in! Cheesemakers lead 32-30. With 2:11 left to play in the third period.
Man, what a great third quarter for Tillamook.
Little gut check time for the Cheesemakers. DeSaulnay on top. Oh, left Nash open for the three. He left it short. Rebound comes out to Philomath. They keep it alive. DeSaulnay down the line, hands to Erickson. He shoots a three. That's not where he wants to be, and he misses it. Tillamook with a rebound. They're going to run again. Cooley on the right side trying to move against Nash. Dishes it back to Hurleman. Drive down the lane. He missed it. Rebound tipped up. Motsinger came up with it in the middle. Schreiber going to drive down the lane. Scoops. Doesn't get it to go, but he's fouled. Man, he covers a lot of ground.
Oh, that length really pays off. And we are playing hard right now.
Playing really hard basketball. Down, up 32-30. Cheesemakers will send Schreiber to the line to shoot a pair with 1:35 left to play in the third. And Philomath is grabbing their shorts now. They're tired.
They are not keeping up.
Schreiber. Free throw's good. Left it short, but it caught just enough of the front rim that it rolled to the backboard and then down. 33-30. He'll look and eye for the second one. Jordan Schreiber. Second free throw, good. 34-30. Tillamook on a, I won't even say it yet. Sideline left, DeSaulnay with the ball, out on top to Erickson. Erickson waits, kicks to the right side. Holding and waiting there is Markley. And there was something on the floor, so they stopped play.
Got a little rubber ball rolling around.
Yep, lost control of something over there. These refs have done a good job.
Oh, and the JV pair were well.
Yeah, the head coach from Philomath didn't know why they stopped it. He said, hey, there's a little ball on the floor. With the ball, Philomath. Sideline right, goes baseline. Inside to Erickson. Erickson, top shot on the way. Oh, whistle foul going to be on Travis. He's hit people harder than that tonight. And not gotten the call. Yeah. I wouldn't say that wasn't a foul anyway, but to the line will go Erickson, and he'll shoot two.
And we're doing a nice job of defending their post players right now.
Erickson, again, not a great offensive threat as he misses the first free throw.
And that's only first foul on Travis.
Derek Nash sits down, and Schreiber's taken him to school.
Yes.
Since going to the man-to-man. Into the ball game as well comes, not sure who that is. He's not listed on there.
32. I got Ryan Nelson, I think.
Oh, yeah, there he is. So the free throw is good finally by Erickson. 34-31. That ended a 15-0 run by the Cheesemakers. Baseline inside, tipped away and turned over.
That's just where you got to be a little more aggressive in there.
Travis had it in his hands, but hand in the cookie jar as well. Cheesemakers have to match up a little differently. DeSaulnay gets a screen out on top, double teamed, waits, kicks off to the left wing with 47 seconds left. Magana waits, he'll work left to right. DeSaulnay got a high dribble pass inside to Erickson. Erickson down the lane, lays it up and in. Not sure how that went down. He kind of threw it up with the left hand. It pancaked off the iron and got down in the hole. It's a 1-point game with 30 seconds left in the third. Cooley down the lane, scores! And he is fouled! What a tough shot by Trevor Cooley as he caught it on the pass and the give and go to the right wing. Never brought it down, just kind of flipped it up off the glass for 2. And the Cheesemakers up by 3 again.
Oh, that was a great play where he just stumbled, and as he was going down, he still knew where the basket was.
And he goes to the line trying to complete the 3-point play with 25 seconds left in the third. Free throw, no good. Schreiber with a big rebound. Doesn't get it to go. The foul is going to be on Philomath on the inside as Ryan Nelson says, wait, how am I on the inside position? I got the foul there because Schreiber is about 7 feet above you.
And he just got outworked right there.
They wave the bucket off. The Cheesemakers bring it in. Travis on the outside as they run it around. No, he'll shoot the 3. It's no good. Rebound inside. Schreiber lays it up and in. Jordan Schreiber gets a follow. It's 38-33 Cheesemakers. Largest lead of the game for the Mooks with 10 seconds left in the third. DeSaulnay out on top. Oh, he rolled the ball. Now he's going to drive down the lane and jumps it up and in with 3 seconds left. Cooley from 3/4 court is no good, and that's the end of a very good third period of play. Cheesemaker fans show their appreciation. It's 3 as we head to the final period. Philomath will have the ball. They keep Nash on the bench. Sideline left with the ball, Philomath. Around a high screen. Going to stop there. Strang on him. Good defense. Hands off to DeSaulnay. He's the guy they really want to go to right now is Erickson. Kicking out on top. One guy you'll notice, Hansen has not been back in the game since the technical foul. Out on top. Magana near side holding. Now hands to Markley. Markley had good scoring opportunities in the first half. Erickson going to drive down the lane. Tough shot. No good. Schreiber picks it off the rim. Schreiber brings it down the lane as Hansen now getting ready to check in. As the ball tipped out of bounds, it'll be Cheesemaker's ball. Clear out by midcourt. So Hansen sat out for a good long time after that technical.
Good job by the coach.
Yes, I appreciate that. Because it was an intimidation type technical. You just can't let that go as a coach. Philomath now going to look to try to trap. They go baseline right. Cheesemakers back out on top. Motsinger 4-3. Didn't get it to go. Cooley comes flying in for the rebound, but has the shot checked. And it comes down to Philomath. 38-35. Tillamook by 3. Magana looks near side, now goes right side. Holding and waiting. DeSaulnay kicking out. Hansen clear out by midcourt. They go baseline pass and throw it away. Cheesemakers get the turnover.
We'll check turnovers real quick here. I've got 10 for Tillamook and 9 for Philomath. Pretty even.
Schreiber goes across to Motsinger, top of the key. Pumps fakes right, now goes left. Cooley's open in the corner for 3. Good! Oh, Cooley coming up big this evening. 41-35, 6-point lead, largest of the game for the Cheesemakers.
Boy, and Travers, again, once we went to the man-to-man, really improved.
Hansen going to force his way inside, double teamed, triple teamed. Oh, whistle, foul. Yeah. Travis had good defensive pressure, and then he started to reach in and try to take the ball. You're never going to steal the ball. Just make him kick it back out.
And Greg down here trying to coach him into just holding your position, don't reach.
He played great defense until Hansen turned with the ball and tried to reach in and steal it. Trouble with the Harps is they think they're guards. Down the lane, rejected by Motsinger. No, Strang, but Hansen with the ball, now rejected by Motsinger. Jump ball. Alternating possession goes to the Cheesemakers. Strang got the first one, came down to Hansen. Motsinger got the second one. Couple of blocks for the Cheesemakers, and they get the ball back.
Wow, great exchange.
Schreiber with the ball.
Here comes
and it looks like a half-court trap. Erickson coming out to meet him. Gets it across to Strang. They go to Motsinger. Motsinger going to drive it down the lane. Waits, kicks back to Schreiber. Schreiber going to step inside, kicks left to Cooley for three again. Missed this one. Rebound, triple team, going to back on out. DeSaulnay had it. Cheesemakers reached, and then they bailed out. 41-35. Schreiber, I'm a little surprised he gave that one up, but Cooley was wide open in the corner. Out of the corner right. Erickson going to shoot the three. Good. Oh, my goodness. I think you'd let him shoot that all day long, but he hit it. 41-38. It's a three-point game. Strang tries to dump it down low, turns it over, and a lead pass. Erickson has it, 2-on-1 break. DeSaulnay to the hole. He's fouled by Strang. A little frustration foul's going to send DeSaulnay to the line, and Nash gets ready to come back in. So now it's the Cheesemakers who look a little bit tired. As DeSaulnay, the sophomore, 6'3" sophomore, goes to the line. 41-38. Cheesemakers with 5:28 left to play in the game. Hurleman gets ready to come in for Tillamook. DeSaulnay's free throw is good. I think these two pretty evenly matched teams.
Yeah, I agree. You look at this physically, they're pretty even.
Yep. Matt Strang comes out, gets a good hand. Trent Harp, I believe, will need to give Travis a break here at some point, playing with 4 fouls. Free throw is no good. Rebound ripped from behind, but it comes out to Hurleman down in the corner. Schreiber needs a bucket. Schreiber looking to make the move on top of the key. Gets a screen. He's going to go all the way down the lane. Offensive foul. No, blocking foul going to be on Hansen.
And I think that's the right call because he was just slow getting over to it.
He was sliding there, and Schreiber going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Oh, no, they're going to say before the shot. I'm not sure how they're going to call that before the shot.
No, but I'm just glad they called the foul on Hansen.
Yeah, I know it.
That's his 4th. Not that he's been a big factor, but
41-39. Cheesemakers by 2. Schreiber kicks out 3. Left side. Air ball. Rebound comes down to DeSaulnay. Doing a nice job on the backside boards. Cheesemakers get back on defense, playing man-to-man. Cooley now going to have to try to chase Nash. Nash out in the corner right side. Stop, crossover dribble, kicks back. Goes inside to Erickson. Erickson post up, jump hook, lays it up and in. He's a little bit stronger than Motsinger. And the Cheesemakers going to ask for timeout. It's a tie, 41-41. Second tie of the ball game is all. We've had big swings one way and the other. And Philomath on their own run. Well, 41-41 tie with 4:48 left to play in the game. Cheesemakers have the ball, but they're on the bottom end of a 6-0 run right now. Hurleman brings it in, out to Schreiber on top, but gets it back to Hurleman. Hurleman going to look to go around. Oh, he traveled. Hands off to Schreiber, back to Hurleman. He's going to drive right side. In the corner, looks cross court to Cooley. Cooley down the lane, leaping. Linder scores. Cooley hit the runner down the middle, and the Cheesemakers back up by 2.
Well, I like the way Trevor's been playing the last about quarter and a half.
Where the ball comes down, Cooley going to have to chase. Left side, 3 on the way by Nash. No good. Good defense there, closing. Outlet Cooley. Cooley going to run it down the middle of the floor. He's really the one that's had to step up for the Cheesemakers. They haven't got a lot of help in their guard play. Schreiber inside, getting manhandled. Kicks it off to Hurleman. Hurleman down the lane. It's a tough shot, doesn't get it to go, and then he fouls Hansen. So the Cheesemakers get a look. That's a 6-team foul, not a shooter yet. Will be from here on out, halfway through the final period of play.
And again, the only player in foul trouble for us is Trent with 4. Other than that, 1 and 2s.
Trent back in the ball game. It's a double Harp down low. Schreiber back out on Nash. Nash at the free throw line. Steps back. Looked like traveling. Cheesemakers asked for it, didn't get it. Down low to Hansen. Makes a spin move. Gets body bumped out of there. And the Philomath fans are on their feet, and they have good reason to be. Cooley going to take it down the lane. Step through. Scoops and scores! Cooley again! 45-41 Cheesemakers.
Good answer. Good answer. Couple of buckets by Cooley.
Head coach Blake Ecker all over the official from the belly bump inside last time by Harp. Whistle foul going to be on Cooley. And to the line will go Markley.
That was a good quick move by Markley.
Yeah, Markley's a good offensive player.
He is. He was just kind of lazy dribbling, and boy, he just took a quick first step.
That'll be the 7th team foul. They register, that's Cooley, I think only a second. Yep.
That's what I got is his second, but they don't have that on the board here.
So the officials come over and talk to the official scorebook down below.
Or did they try to give it to Hurleman? It wasn't Hurleman, it was Cooley who got in his way, but you know, you never know.
And the officials are talking, although Hurleman not in foul trouble either. It's not going to make a difference.
It's two.
And,
yeah, now I got it.
Yeah, it is on Trevor Cooley. That'll be a second. Again, Hurleman only had 1-2, so it should be insignificant one way or the other. Free throw by Markley on the way. Is good. Oh, it bounced around and bounced around, but it finally fell down. It's 45-42. Cheesemakers' lead is cut to 3.
Free throws could be big down the stretch for both teams.
They will be. 5 fouls, team fouls on Philomath. Second free throw does the same thing. Shooter's touch there as he got them both to fall. It's a 2-point game. 45-43. Hurleman on the right side. Going to move around to high screen. Has it tipped away, but got it back. Needs some help. Goes out to Cooley by midcourt in the corner left. They'll go to Schreiber on the left wing. Schreiber, great move down the lane. Stops and shoots from 15 and hits. Oh, that was pretty. Wow. Completely left Markley laying on the ground on the wing.
Oh, man. Just juked him right out.
And we told you what a good athlete Markley was. They run around the far side trying to get it to Nash. To Saulnay down the lane. Hands to Hansen. Going to move inside. Jump hook on the way. He missed it. Rebound though comes to the Cheesemakers. Schreiber goes behind his back and slows it down with 2:40 left to play in the game. Near side, Cooley with a 4-point lead. Cooley reverses left to right to the elbow on the right side. On top, almost threw it away to Travis. Travis needs some help. Has it tipped away. Schreiber comes out and helps. Now they got numbers down the lane. Dishes it low. Layup. He missed it. Trent couldn't get it to go, and then he's fouled. He'll go to the line. No, it's going to be out of bounds, not on the shot, as Trent was right at the rim and couldn't get it to go.
But at least he hung in there and got the offensive rebound. So.
Two of the Warriors went after the steal out on top. All of a sudden, it was numbers for the Cheesemakers. Schreiber did a nice job finding Trent sitting right on the doorstep, and he left it short.
Tried, you don't want to, jack it over the top of the basket there, but he just kind of short-armed it.
So the Cheesemakers will bring it in underneath their own basket. Trying to get it in, finally do. Out on top to Cooley, reverses, right side. Cheesemakers look a little confused on that inbound play, but they'll set it up. Going to run the 3-man weave out on top with Schreiber. Schreiber trying to make the move inside. Come back to the ball. Cooley has it with 2 minutes left. Cooley going to go right side down the lane. Oh, offensive foul. That was a bad idea. As Hansen was set there the whole time, and Cooley just took it right to him. I think the Cheesemakers were going to run some time off, and they ran it through on that weave twice and then just took it to the hole and forced it. That was the time when you turn around and back it on out.
Right. That's what I thought. I thought he was going to run it to the baseline and then dribble it back, but he thought he saw an opening. It wasn't there, though.
So the Cheesemakers move back on defense in that man-to-man. They bring Erickson back into the game. Double dribble. Traveling the Cheesemakers. I looked away. I didn't see it.
Oh, it was one of those where he picked his dribble up and started to pass, but the guy wasn't quite open, and he gave a little shuffle.
And Philomath wants timeout. 1:48 left to play in the game. 47-43. Tillamook back in 1 minute.
Wow. You don't want to.
Welcome back to Cheesemaker Basketball. Hurleman gets in trouble as the ball back in quickly and then kicked it out of bounds, and the Cheesemakers going to call timeout. We'll keep this one right here. The Cheesemakers brought it out as Philomath has 6 personal fouls. Good basketball game, as was the girls' game tonight. Tillamook with a win, 53-43 there.
And like you said, 2 evenly matched teams right here.
Jordan Schreiber going to bring it down, left to right. Going to work on top. Goes left side to Cooley. Backs it on out, back to Schreiber with 1:29 left. Needs a screen, but doesn't get it. Backs out, near side to Hurleman. Hurleman going to try to go to the baseline. Waits and comes back out to Schreiber. I'm surprised Philomath went out of their trap. Schreiber to the top of the key, left side to Cooley.
Wow.
With 1:13 left. Schreiber now going to go to the elbow, left side, pass inside, tipped away. Hurleman steps through, he traveled with the ball. Why don't you back the ball out when you all of a sudden lose your numbers? The Cheesemakers turn it over.
Oh, that hurts. Because, yeah, we got a break. A tip pass, and Hurleman came up with it.
Cheesemakers took it in, tried to get something offensively as Schreiber tried to go backside to Harp. It was tipped out. Hurleman came up with it. He took a look and took a big hop, tried to get through to the rim, and Tillamook turned it over.
Under a minute.
Philomath with the ball, 52 seconds left. Hansen out on top, a 4-point lead. Sideline right, DeSaulnay. DeSaulnay to Hansen on top. Doesn't look like they're in a real hurry to get a shot up. Hansen, top of the key. Now he's going to drive down the lane. Oh, he traveled, no call. Tipped out of bounds. Going to be Cheesemaker ball.
That was a terrible shot for them to end up with.
So Hansen, and I don't understand Derek Ness sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
You're 4 points down. The guy's lit it up from the outside. And Hansen throws up a prayer, and now Philomath is not going to extend full court pressure. Well, they will one-on-one. Schreiber's going to beat it himself. Down the floor, sideline right. Steps through, going to the side. Kicks it out to Strang. Strang to Cooley. Playing catch. Keep it in your hand. You're going to get fouled, and he does. He'll be shooting one-on-one with 23.3 seconds left. Got to know the situation, and you want to have Schreiber or Cooley holding the ball. Dribbles on the way. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Philomath. Cheesemakers couldn't convert. 4-point lead. Philomath brings it down with 17 seconds left. DeSaulnay, left side three with pressure. It's no good. Schreiber, backside rebound, comes away with it. Hands left to Cooley. Cooley, just hang on to it. And they do. They foul him. And so Trevor Cooley goes to the line with 6.8 seconds remaining. And the Cheesemakers, this is going to be a really nice win for Tillamook.
Nice job of making some in-game adjustments. Jordy and Trevor both having great second halves, and many other guys.
21. Free throw, no good again. Rebound, Cooley gets it again. He takes it back, waits, throws it away. That's okay, just don't foul. DeSaulnay has it rejected by Schreiber to end the game, and the Cheesemakers win it 47-43. A really good win as the Cheesemakers 1-3 before this one now go to 2-3. Philomath, who was 4-1 on the season, now go to 4-2. Philomath really didn't play things terribly smart down the stretch, but the Cheesemakers gutsy performance here tonight at home with a much needed win after a really tough first quarter and a half of play. Tillamook wins at 47-43 over Philomath. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with Sports Extra after.